The title of my latest book, A Glitch at the Edge of the Galaxy, came from a personal experience. About 3 years ago, I was involved in a car crash in the US. I was supposed to give a lecture in Boston, and the car service that was taking me hit another car in very high velocity, and all the windows got broken, and the airbags inflated and exploded, and I was wearing a seatbelt, but still I broke some ribs. And when it happened, at the moment that it happened, I was very anxious and full of fear, and I was sure that I was about to die. And then I said to myself, okay, don't look at it at the perspective of your pain. Just look at all those people on this road. Some of them are going to visit their family. Some of them are going on a holiday. Go up, yeah. Look at the oceans. There's a whale swimming there. Go up, yeah. You see, this is another continent. And the more I was able to take a distance from it, then my personal tragedy of probably dying, at the age of 49, suddenly I said it becomes something that was, I remember the term, like a glitch at the edge of the galaxy. And this idea is that, that all our huge tragedies that really, that overflow us emotionally, in some perspective, the universe doesn't care. For the universe, it's not really, doesn't really matter if we live or we die, or if a baby is ill or is well. And I think that this idea of kind of being a part of something that is really, really huge and it's beyond your grasp and control, it's what the book is about. I think this experience of almost dying changed something in my life, and because thinking that you're about to die, it's very much like writing a story. You see your life from some kind of a distance. Most of the time we're immersed with our lives. We're inside a fight. We're sure that our boss is an asshole. We can't stop a cab. We're really overwhelmed. And the being in this position where I say, okay, maybe I'm about to say goodbye, and I look at my life, it made me realize how happy I was about them. Not that I ever thought that I was unhappy, but I would never ask myself this question: how is your life? When I sat down to write this collection, I found myself writing some stories that were science fiction stories, and some stories that were really, really funny, like a farce, and other stories that were tragic. And I realized that I was using different genres to talk about the same thing. But it felt all right because, we don't live our life at any genre. We wake up and it's a comedy, as we spill something on our pants, and then we're late for work and they fire us, and it's a tragedy. And then something that a strange guy walks after us in the street, and it suddenly becomes like a thriller, So I think that this collection, even though it uses different instruments, it kind of tries to speak about a semi-similar experience, or the same word, but from different angles. I think that in a lot of my works, a goldfish appears. There is this fable about a fish that grants 3 wishes to somebody, and I think that because the entire collection talks about yearning, for me, when I was a child, I thought to myself, if I had a goldfish and I could ask for 3 wishes, what would I ask? And I very quickly reached the conclusion that I would not know what to ask. And I think that this book is about human yearning, but it's not about the wish to be richer or to be more handsome or to get a better apartment. It's this kind of wish to live your life to your fullest, to become as human as you can be, all those kind of very obscure things. And for me, having a goldfish as one of the characters was obvious, because goldfish is always this kind of getaway, or at least the metaphorical getaway for fulfilling your wishes in fairy tales.